Right, Paul, and first of all, just looking back to last week, big win, wasn't it, over the Rhinos?
Yeah, it was a good win and a real hard fought win as well. Yeah.
And what did you make of it? 'Cause it was a bit scrappy, but you just turned it on at the right stage, didn't you?
Yeah, I don't think any camps will be happy in regards to completions and stuff like that. But the errors that were made, some are pretty fundamental errors, and some not so. But it's one of the fundamentals ones that you want to try and get away from. Ultimately, in big games, you want to complete sets and build pressure, and neither team had the opportunity to do that.
But again, some of your big players really stood up, didn't they, and made that difference in the opposition 20.
Yeah, I thought Earl Crabtree was very good. Jason Chan probably had his best game for the Giants. Everybody had an input somewhere online. So Lee Gilmore, I thought, was very, very good defensively. So I can single everybody out who played in the night to some sort of degree. So it'd be unfair to do that. And to be honest with you, like I said, it's a real good team performance.
And I know Greg Eden had another one of his good games, made a few errors, but made plenty of things in the other way as well. But Nathan afterwards said that compared him to a young Billy Slater. Do you agree with those comparisons?
Yeah, I think he's got a hell of a lot of ability, and as he keeps showing, he's got some real good traits about his game, and he's got some traits that we don't want to try and ultimately get rid of, but we just still want him to play. But he's going to understand the risk and reward category, to be fair, and sometimes the risk and the reward is good, and sometimes it's not, and he's entitled to play the ball as well and let somebody else have a go.
And we know the news this morning, we've known for a while that you're going to be taking over at the end of the season, but you must be really pleased for Nathan that he's got the job at Saints.
Yeah, real happy for him. It's a big club. I've played there myself, and I know it's a good club, so good luck to him.
And Charles will do a good job there, do you think?
Yeah, without a doubt. He's done a good job here, and wherever he goes, he'll do a good job.
But Nathan's been keen to reiterate, obviously it's not going to affect this season at all, is it? He's fully focused on the Giants.
That's a question you need to ask him, not me. I can't speak for Brownie, and I know he's committed to the Giants for until the end of the year, and that's all we need to worry about. And
there's a big Easter period coming ahead as well. 2 home games, though, that's got to be a help for you.
Yeah, there's very little disruption. We don't have to travel far, do we? So we're pretty happy with that. So we get the benefits of home comforts for a couple of games, even though they do come thick and fast.
And injury-wise, how are you looking coming into the weekend?
Very good. We've had Kevin Brown back in training today, Dale Fergus, Aaron Murphy. I hope I haven't missed anybody out there, but there's only 2 or 3 blocks in let's say long-term rehab at the moment, which is pleasing.
And is there any chance that Kevin, couple of us, could feature over this weekend?
Yeah, Kevin Brown's fit and trained today and available for selection.
You must be delighted, because I know the original prognosis was around a month or something like that. He recovers quicker, doesn't he, Kev?
Yeah, I think it's a credit to Kevin. It's also a credit to Nathan Mill and Matt Green and Jess Marshall and everybody who works in our medical department. It's Amit Panu. It's a credit to them that they're getting these people back and they're getting them back fit as well.
And is there some unfortunate news about Tony Tonks? Did he get injured in the under-20s last week?
Yeah, he's unfortunate. We're just waiting on the official specialist report, but there's a fear that he broke his arm, so we're a little bit unsure at the moment in regards to the time scale that will be out, so hopefully it's sooner rather than later.
In regards to the games itself, Salford first up, they've got quite a solid start this season, haven't they?
Yeah, they're very good. They're a very good team, and if we want to underestimate them, then they'll beat us. As simple as that. They compete in all the games that they're playing, and they're a different prospect to what they have been previously. And we've got to treat them like we did the last game and the game before that and the game before that, and we've got to treat each game as if it's his last, and treat each one with just the right amount of importance.
And obviously, with the Easter period, some teams mix things up, obviously to keep fresh. I guess you'll be doing that as well, because you've got a good squad now with players back.
I think what we can't lose focus of is Salford, and then we'll reassess on Saturday after Salford, and then we'll pick the best team for Hull. So after that we'll pick the best game for Hull again. So I think what we've got to do is focus on the initial game, which is in hand, and that's Salford. On Saturday we'll have a medical review and hopefully pick another squad which will be just as effective as one this week.
It's difficult to do that all, because with 2 games in such a short period of time, obviously players could think, got another game on Monday, to not go into it just as hard as maybe other games.
Well, the reality of it is, mate, is if you go into the first game thinking, well, I might save myself for Monday, then there's a good chance you won't play Monday because you won't play well. So, like you talked about our squad, we've got 3 blokes who are in rehab at the moment. Everybody else, we've got 28 blokes trained today and are all capable of playing Super League. So they're all aware. If the required effort and things like that aren't put into place, then they just won't play. And however long they're out for is determined by the bloke who takes his place. Because if he does the right thing, then and it's not a coach's call, it's a player's call.
So if you turn up and do play well in the 2 games to get the 4 points, you put yourself in a very good position, don't you, going forward?
Exactly, yeah. Good Easter can set you up for further down the track. Yeah.